I hope the meeting is clearly visible and I'm audible on the YouTube live stream. For those of you who are just going to connect on the live stream, just make sure it's working fine. I mean, do let me know in the chat. Hey, Sniper, welcome to the stream. It's 12:03 p.m. here right now. Okay, thank you. तुम्हारा लोगो अच्छा है स्नाइपर, इट्स गुड. uh, you guys can start. I mean, introducing yourself. I already know Deepyaman. Usman, you can just give a short introduction of like what you're currently doing and like everything, like whatever you are comfortable to say.
Hi, my name is Man and I am basically from Pakistan
Mm-hmm.
and first year from Pakistan
Okay.
and have a plan to move Germany on bachelor's.
Okay, that's good. You're in first year of your bachelor's, if I'm right.
Yeah, I am completing my 13 years of education from Pakistan.
Ah, okay. So what, like, in what field are you doing your bachelor's?
Basically cybersecurity.
Cyber security. Right. We'll just wait another 5 minutes and then you guys can just start asking your questions, anything that you have. Speak. Deepyaman, another thing, I last time I remember you asked me about the ECTS and also about why I chose Germany. So I just forgot to mention last time the ECTS, that the question that you asked me. I had already spoken about the exact conversion, the formula, and how you basically calculate your grades in a video of mine. So I just forgot that you should uh, watch that if you want a detailed explanation. I mean, pretty much you already know from looking at the table how they calculate your grades, but it's just best for you to calculate by yourself, knowing what the exact formula is. You can just check the video later on. It's there on my channel. And regarding the Germany that you asked, why I chose, I also had been doing this video that I mentioned, if you remember. So even that is out. You can watch both of them just for the record. Yeah. स्नाइपर ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Nothing like that. हाँ, let's hope so. Yes, you can also introduce yourself. I guess this is your first time here.
I'm sorry, yeah, this is also my first time here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't know, what do you guys want me to
Ah,
start
you
with?
just say what you're doing, like what is your plan for the future and all. Basically,
Oh,
just
I'm a web developer right now, and
mm-hmm.
I'm planning to pursue my master's in human-centered interaction next year
Okay,
in Germany.
okay.
Uh, I completed my bachelor's in business administration, which is not a related field, but
Yeah, exactly.
I have work experience and a lot of projects to hopefully get into a good public university. If not, I'll see what my chances are at other universities.
Okay,
But right
that's
now,
good.
that's the plan.
Yeah, that's good. So you have basically completed your bachelor. So now, what you took
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
gap or something like that for preparing
I
for master?
didn't get you what?
Like you took a year gap for preparing for the application process and all?
No, I'm working as a web developer right now,
Ah,
so
you okay?
there's
You're
no,
okay, okay,
yeah, yeah. There's no gap in my resume right now.
okay. That's good. I mean, you can basically you. I think you already have all the documents, I believe, because you already
Yeah,
completed
yeah,
all
yeah. I
the.
mean, I'm preparing for my, I just got my
Yeah, yeah.
semester-wise mark sheet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna like send it in for APS and like I'm planning to do it like today, tomorrow, or day after.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll do that in like a few days.
Mm-hmm.
I have my portfolio prepared.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think everything else is fine
Yeah,
for
that's
now
good.
because I'll be most applications for my
Mm-hmm.
universities open in like March, April.
True.
So
So
I
you're
have some
you're
time.
going for summer intake?
I'm going for the winter intake.
Ah, okay. So I think yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Bauhaus and University of Siegen and at TH Ingolstadt, they open
Ingolstadt.
in March, April.
I'm not much familiar with Ingolstadt, even though my friend was there for a couple of months. But I'm not sure about the university. Need to check more on that. But about the Ziegen University, I had shortlisted that myself for
Oh,
robotics and automation. Yeah, that's good.
got it.
Some of my colleagues are already there in that university.
Oh,
Even
it sounds
from
great.
yeah, even from the university where I did my bachelor's, most of the students, I mean alumni and all, they already chose that university. It's good, it's kind of competitive, and even the curriculum is like you, it would be hard for you to find spare time, to be honest.
Yeah, I get it. But I
I
mean,
guess yeah, that's the
that's what
thing
a
for
master's is for,
all
yeah.
public universities, but
I
it's
mean,
good.
my degree is a lot different from what most people apply. Most people go to Germany for engineering or automotive or robotics, like what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But my degree is basically design. It's mostly design.
Okay.
Human-centered interaction is a part of it is UI UX design.
Mm-hmm.
So it's mainly design, and I'm choosing Germany because I want to go to a country where immigration laws don't change with the current
True.
president, and I think Germany is the right option if I'm looking out for that.
Yeah, true, you're right.
Yeah, because I don't want to go in and then some other president like Trump comes in and then it's gonna like mess up my whole immigration strategy, and that's not really what I want.
Yeah, true.
I have my IELTS also coming up on like the 22nd,
So
so I'm
you
waiting for that. I'll give my
have the exam on 22nd, you mean?
second. Yeah.
Okay. That's yes, you still
Oh,
have
I'm
time.
from Hyderabad, if I didn't mention already.
Okay. I have been to Hyderabad.
How do you like Hyderabad?
Yeah, good. Biryani, I believe, is the
Yeah, or do you
special
eat
thing.
non-veg?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, Hyderabad has the best biryani
Yeah,
to offer.
yeah, no doubt.
How are you liking Germany? How's your experience so far?
It's good. Everything is good so far. I mean, it's hard to say about the education. Like, I'm studying at a private university, so I don't exactly know how things are going for real in public, inside public. I do hear things from my friends and who are like my peers when I was doing my bachelor's and all, but still, I cannot say for sure how everything is in public. But for me, everything is
Mm.
good so far here in Berlin.
There's a small chance I might apply. Not small. There's a good chance I might go into a private university,
Mm-hmm.
which would not have been a thing if I actually did my bachelor's in engineering, which I didn't want to.
True.
But if I had an engineering degree, for me, getting an admit would have been a lot easier because the required ECTS and they require a lot of CS subjects,
Mm-hmm.
for which I've done a lot of courses, and my job is basically CS because I'm a web developer.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But still, German universities are very rigid with their specifications, so
Exactly.
I have to see what I have to do.
Exactly. I mean, the thing is, when you apply to these universities, regardless of how good you are in your academics, the thing that they are concerned about is whether or not your subjects and the credits that you have gained during your education are they relevant to what you are applying now. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I do
yeah,
have
if
some
you see
CS
the
subjects.
subjects,
Yeah,
yeah, it needs to be relevant to what you have already done prior to applying there. So
yeah, I
it's,
understand what you're trying to
yeah,
say. Yeah.
so it's kind of important. That is really important when you apply to any public.
And me doing a degree from a private university is a little better because it's a design degree,
Mm-hmm.
and end of the day, getting a job depends on what you can and what you can't do
Exactly.
rather
Yeah,
than a university degree. So I still
exactly.
have kept my private university on the table because at the end of the day, it'll still be cheaper than me going to US or Canada.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you compare the overall education cost, the government norms, and all those things, I mean, it
I
really
mean, like,
narrows down your options. And Germany, I
I mean, I
think,
my
is.
own sister studies has a job in the US, and she herself is telling me not to come. So that really has to say something about the whole country and immigration.
Yeah, then there's no argument to it. You
Yeah,
already
and
have.
the proposed cost for me studying in private is the exact amount of fees I'll pay in the US.
Yeah,
So
that's
that is
true.
not including anything like living costs or anything.
Exactly. You're right.
Hopefully, I
Yeah.
get into a good public university. My aim is Bauhaus because they are open to students who do not have a degree from engineering degree or a CS degree,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have a hard CGPA filter as well,
Mm-hmm.
and they focus more on your portfolio. Same with THI.
Mm-hmm.
Ingolstadt basically has a review system. I forgot what the term was exactly, but they have a review system where they go through your portfolio holistically,
Mm-hmm.
and then they decide whether you get admit or not.
Yeah, every university has kind of different system. For public, I believe some universities do have interviews as well. You need to give an
Yeah, I mean,
aptitude
I
or
don't
that
mind
sort of
going through
thing.
an interview
Yeah. I mean, it
because
shouldn't
yeah,
concern much, but still, it's well if you know beforehand and you can prepare for it, because
I mean, I
even if you
actually
are
prefer an
qualified
interview.
enough
Yeah,
for that, being a student at that university, you still have to go through the aptitude. And
yeah,
considering so many students are like applying every year, the number is going to increase. It will increase. It shouldn't
yeah, and
decrease
that's why
considering.
I
Yeah.
was originally thinking of working for a year because
Mm-hmm.
I have a job right now. I was thinking I'll work for a year and then uh, leave for abroad. I was thinking like by the time I leave for Germany, I would have worked 1.5 year.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking
Okay.
I'll do 2.5 or 3 years of working, but then looking at how everything's changing around the world with the whole Canada and US thing,
Yeah,
I know a lot of applicants are going to shift their focus to Europe, and I want to be
no
there
doubt.
before this whole crash happens.
The better you like, it's better you start early so that you can
Yeah,
prepare
exactly.
for it all. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You guys can also turn on cameras if you want. Just be open, be friendly. I mean, You don't have to be formal. I am just a student like you. I just completed my first year here.
Yeah, I
If
was watching your videos, like I think day
Yeah,
before yesterday.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so
you
I
just
saw the
joined
group chat
yesterday.
calling. So
You
yeah,
you
yeah, I
came.
joined
Ah,
yesterday.
okay,
So
okay, okay.
and I was like, I was not doing nothing right now, so I thought I might as well join in.
That's good. We also have Shweta here. Even you can introduce yourself. I guess it's your first time here. I think so. Last time only three, four people joined. So
But I really think if they like shortlist me for an interview, I'm more comfortable with it rather than them rejecting my application outright. Because in an interview, I have a chance to explain why I did BBA, why my scores are like this, or why I took the subjects I took.
mhm. The
So
questions I
I
believe
hope
are
I get.
the almost the same for every applicant. So you shouldn't actually worry about that. But yeah, you can explain your situation. But I believe the
Yeah, from
criteria
what I've
for
researched,
selecting
it's
a
more
student
about they
would be
ask
the
about your
same.
project.
Mm,
So if they ask me about my projects, I think I'll do fine. I think that should not be an issue.
yeah.
How's your SRH university degree going so far?
SRH is, I think, among private universities so far. I think SRH is very good. Even
Yeah, I mean, I've not heard anything bad about SRH
Yeah, true.
compared
I
to
mean,
other
for
private
me,
universities.
like from my experience, I can say confidently it's good compared to other private universities or to whomever I've spoken are studying at a different university, specifically private. Their reviews are bad compared to what I've heard from SRH students or from myself. Because
Yeah.
most of the universities, I mean, it's really hard for some universities who have rules and regulations for visa and all that stuff. So for example, if anybody is studying at IU, which is the like here
Yeah,
European
IU
Brit
and
yeah, yeah,
BSB,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, so
it's
it's hard for
hard.
securing a visa. At least they give you a fictional visa and all
But
that.
IU also does this, right? Like they have a lot of scammy degrees and a lot of tactics to get students into
Yeah,
their programs.
true. Compared to that, I think SRH is much better because they
Yeah.
already have so
Like
many campuses all across Germany.
yeah, and I've heard a lot of bad stuff about other private universities, but not about SRH, which
I mean,
makes me confident. If I had a option to apply,
everybody has their own perspective for giving those reviews. I also said like last time, you shouldn't actually focus more on the reviews, rather what actually the university has to offer you in your tenure of completing the degree whatsoever, because everybody has a different perspective and everybody would go through a different experience and not necessarily you would also go through the same. So for example, if I went through something bad, if I had an a fight with a professor or argument with the faculty or anything like that, obviously I will write something bad immediately. But if somebody else reads that and then they decide, oh, like this is the situation, I shouldn't be studying there because something like this also might happen with me. So if some candidate is getting influenced or affected by my decisions and then they are changing their decisions based on mine, I think that's totally wrong. That should not happen. I also spoken about this
yeah,
in the
and
video.
online people don't really tend to give out good reviews. Only when something bad happens, they tend to post it on
Exactly.
Reddit or any social medias.
Exactly. That's what
So
I was saying. You can listen to everybody, but only you should know what you think is right for you. Don't just uh, change your career path based on somebody else's thoughts and opinions. I mean, most of the people also say private universities. I mean, you shouldn't study there because Germany is known for public, but that's again their opinion. And if a student is not able to study at a public or if he is not able to get admit, that shouldn't stop him from coming to Germany if he wants to study in that intake and not waste his year. because compared
Yeah,
to other
I get
countries,
your point.
yeah, compared to other countries, still Germany has a lot to offer you in comparatively lower cost. And uh, well, there are a lot of things, to be honest. Well, Usman also had something to speak. Dipyaman, Shweta, Fahad, I think you guys can also talk. We would be live for another 30 minutes, something. So you can just start if you wish. You can also turn on the camera if you want.
I wanted to ask you a question. When you submitted your APS certificate for your APS certificate,
Mm-hmm.
what all documents did you need and how long did it take?
Uh, Honestly, for me, I think it took about one or 2 months after I applied for me to receive the certificate.
1 or 2 months.
Yeah, probably somewhere around that. I don't exactly recall because I did this in 2023, but it took about a month or two after
So
I
how many
made the
semesters
application.
have you completed at SRH Diploma?
What?
How many semesters are done for
Okay.
you?
I finished two. I'm in my third right now, second year.
Got
Yeah.
it.
I came in the last winter intake. It really depends on like everybody's application, and the time is unpredictable for APS. But as far as I know, it
Yeah, I
should
think when
be,
you
yeah, 1 month is safe to say, like you would receive within that time frame.
Yeah, I think because I don't know for sure, but I think when you applied, which
Hmm?
you're saying is 2 years back, I
Hmm?
think there was some issue with the APS. A lot of people were applying and they had a lot of workload or something. I don't know for sure. I can't confirm.
Yeah, exactly. Even I don't recall, but there were a lot of rules and regulations which were being changed for students. Even when I was doing my blocked account and all that thing, the amount increased to certain euros. Because
I think it
before
was 10 to
2024
11,000.
it was less, so now I think they increased it comparing the prices and the day-to-day expenses that are happening in the country, because the prices are always going up, so blocked account should be uh, enough for a student to uh, do his own expenses if doesn't have a working contract. It's 11,900 something right now, but 992 euros per month. And a lot of these things just changed when I was doing my process. You were saying something, Deepyaman? I don't know, everybody is so quiet today.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are audible. Just you can start.
Oh, hi, this is Shweta. I'm from Bangalore. I just joined the community like 2, 3 days back.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. Good to see you here in the community and in the meeting. So you are doing your bachelor's as well. I mean, you're about to finish.
Yeah, I'm going to finish it next year in around June, July. Actually,
Mm-hmm.
I had one doubt about the. I'm currently doing microbiology and genetics, but
Okay.
then I'm also interested in bioinformatics. But then I really can't change my stream, can I, if I'm applying for German universities? Or is there an option that I could go there and change it?
You actually can apply to any field that is relevant to biotech. I mean, if you are already in that domain. The thing about changing fields is just being able to find relevant subjects for the particular course you are applying. Like I said to Yash. So, for example, if you want to go for bioinformatics, just look for courses. I mean, not the name of that study programs, just look what's inside those courses. For example, let's assume every course, for example bioinformatics, all the programs that you would search related to it would have a different name for that study program. But what's more important is knowing what's there in that curriculum. I mean, they already mention it once you check the requirements and all that. So if
I think you
your
should like
subjects,
fulfill your
yeah, if your
credits, right?
subjects are relevant to what you're applying for, I mean, you have already studied those subjects, or at least you have those credits, you can apply to those courses because you are eligible for it.
As a bioinformatics student, I think she needs computer science credits from there, right? For
And
studying
then
masters.
statistics,
Yeah, she needs
algorithms, all those.
like at least 20, 30
Yeah.
credit points she needs for that.
See, about the credits, you can always opt for elective subjects when you are studying at a university. You can do that when you have already enrolled at the first semester. So you have this option of completing those credits while you are already studying this, what you should study in that program.
Yeah, I
For
think it's called a
example, if you
bridging course,
lack
right?
certain one or two subjects, you can always take the electives for that. And if you still need further clarification, you can also write an email to the university. You will also see all the information listed on their website along with the courses that I mentioned. Another thing
Oh,
you should
can you
also keep in mind while you are doing your search is just don't rely on the names of that programs. What I and most of
explain?
my friends and I think almost every student does is when you visit website like the DART database and all that, mygermanuniversity.com, all those websites, we only search of what we actually are looking for. For example, if you are looking for masters in bioinformatics, you will just go through the filters, you will select masters English taught if that's what you want and search bioinformatics. But what you should do is just use a generic term which is like, for example, biotech or the domain which all these subfields come under. So once you do that, you will see all the programs listed and then go through every program and see the subjects that you are interested in. Don't just focus on the degree's name, because not all degrees would be exactly the way you want, like it's in India, for example.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's how you would do the research at first, but it's definitely possible for you to apply and also do the electives and complete your credits later on.
I think, yeah, I made this mistake, this exact mistake. I was using a very specific term to search.
True, I have heard that from a lot
And
of
Even
then
I
people.
it
did
took me like
that.
a couple of weeks to like find out.
Even for
Yeah.
searching for masters, even I was searching like masters
I
in
know.
bioinformatics, and it was streamlining myself.
I know because I have done it myself. That's what I said. Even my friends, I or anybody would obviously do that because that's what we want. If we are searching for anything, we would just search the specific keyword or its term when we are looking for that thing. But what we actually need to do when we are shortlisting is use a term or a generic term under which all these things come under, like subfields for that particular domain. For example, if I was looking to do in robotics or specifically, let's say automation robotics, humanoids, and all that stuff, so I just had searched specific term, for example robotics, but I would only get programs which are in like which have this keyword in them. What I actually had to do is search a domain such as mechatronics under which all these fields are listed. So I will get multiple options to browse from, and then I will go through all the subjects and look at what I actually want to study. Because after all, only the subjects matter. Your degree name is not so important.
But then that's like a very long process, right? To like search every
Not
site,
really.
and the sites are not even great of universities.
That's true. I agree.
Not really. I mean, if you go through like Dart's database, it's not so complicated. All you have to do is just uh, I mean, of course, it would take some time, but ultimately it's better to invest that time, that valuable time at first, than make some wrong choices later which you shouldn't have made in the first place. I know it would take some time, but this is highly important because that's the starting point of all this, all everything that you would do next. So you should actually go through every program that is already there, go through the subjects. And if you also want further clarification on that, you can also write an email, but you can also reach out to alumni on LinkedIn or such platforms and ask for students who have already finished that course, like how was their experience of studying those subjects and all, whether it's actually worth it or not. At least you would
So
get some insights before you apply to that university.
I am facing a lot of problems with LinkedIn. They've restricted all my accounts.
Why actually? Why is that?
I don't know. They've
I've never
restricted
gotten a
all my
reply on
accounts and
LinkedIn.
I can't do anything about it.
Uh, I think she
Are
tried.
you making a fake account?
No, actually, I made an account. They restricted it, so I made it with another Gmail, and now they restricted both of it, and I can't do anything. There are no way out of it.
This is
It's okay, then no one replies on LinkedIn.
And even if I like mail them
I
or
also
something,
face
I'm getting like an automated message.
even the support system is so bad, right, Shraddha?
Yeah.
They don't reply.
I think then it's better for you to just reach out to students in the community, because I think that's the best thing that you can do right now. You just ask for students who are already there in this community, or just look for more similar communities, and the more you interact with students, that's going to be helpful for you. Of course, you shouldn't actually rely completely on their opinions as well, like I said, but just it's better to know things before you start. What are you guys talking about? We are just talking about the university and programs, study programs, and all that. You guys can just check on, just do a Google search as well, if you are looking for universities in your domain. Try to go through every program, and that's, I think, the only way to find. If you are doing this process by yourself, if you are already hired some agent and have paid him money to do this for you, I mean complete this application, then you don't have to worry about it. This is only necessary for those of you who are doing all the process by yourself, because if you have paid some agent to do this,
I mean, I use
you don't have to.
ChatGPT for my.
You can actually
Uh,
use, but I wouldn't completely rely, because I think the ChatGPT's database is also limited to 2023, 24, I guess.
Yeah, it is messed up. It did give me a lot of
Yeah,
wrong
it won't give
universities
you
and
correct
courses.
answers until and unless if you have already purchased their plus or premium plan. Only then you would get some right answers. But even then,
I mean,
I
now for
wouldn't
like 12
completely.
months in India, it's free, right?
Yeah, I guess it
GPT Go,
is.
right? I think GPT Go is free right now.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that you should, yeah,
No,
you
I
can
use
use, but
ChatGPT
it wouldn't
because
give
it's
you
a
the
design-related
right
course.
answers all the time.
Hmm.
Just,
Yeah, you should not rely on it completely. Don't use it for 100%. It will shortlist universities and courses, go through it, see what the language
exactly.
requirements, course requirements are, and then only you can like proceed to shortlist it.
True, true. You can at least use it for knowing all the possible degrees that are available in your domain, or what you already can use as
Yeah, you
search
can do
terms to
that.
find more options, and that would just save you a lot of time then. Sir, if we want to apply for
I mean, I started with ChatGPT, then I proceeded to like do research on my own, but it surely was a good starting step, but you have to sit and verify everything it says.
yeah, that's true. Also, do check the links always when you like when you visit all these sources, what the Chat GPT provides. Just double check if the links are right, because what happens most of the time is it gives you the links of study programs that are there in the university, but when you actually open that link, it would be invalid when you open it on the
Yeah,
internet.
it's
So you have to also look if the
It would be
program is
invalid, or
actually
it would give
useful.
you a wrong like criteria. Like it told me a lot of courses I wanted to study for are English based, but are not.
Yeah, they give German taught programs, all the courses. I'm like, I just wrote that to give me English taught programs, and they're giving
And
German
they
taught.
tell you it's English for some
Yeah,
reason.
yeah, yeah. I don't know why.
Fahad, you can just apply if you're applying for the winter intake. I think it's best to start from December itself, not even January. Because the thing is, most of the public universities they already start their application. I mean, the forms open in the month of December. From December, and then it goes on. If you look at the TU9 universities or public, I think it's better if you have the documentation with you from January, February, and so on, so that you can apply before most of the students, and that would boost up your chances of securing an admission. It's not always the reality, but I would say at least you can try if you are ready with all the documents you need for applying.
I mean, I started preparing like 1.5, 2 months ago.
Hmm.
But like you can always like start now if you don't need a portfolio. For me, it's a design
Yeah,
degree, so I have to build everything from scratch.
yeah, that's right. You can start right now as well if you are applying for the next winter intake. I think I started in the month of October in 2023 because I had to study in October 2024. For me, it was a year prior because I was already studying in my third year of bachelor's at that time. So I had to start at the moment. But for like for example, if Yash has already finished his education, he's already working, so he has already the documents he needs. All he has to do is just go through them once and just check if anything is missing that the university is asking. I mean, when to do that if you want to apply for winter? When to do that? I mean, you can start right now. That's what I'm saying, Fahad. Because if you start now, for example, for the APS and IELTS, these things take some time. They are actually time consuming. A month or two would be already
Yeah,
like gone in
like you said,
getting
if
the.
APS is taking 2 months, you
No, no, for me that was the case. But right now, that was 2 years ago for me. Right now, it might be different for students.
I mean, but that's like the worst case scenario. Just in case, if they delay it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it
cannot
used to happen.
actually
I
predict.
don't think it happens now. It's more faster than before.
Yeah, you can get faster as well because that at that time I don't think most of the students were like so many students were especially applying to Germany because you already had so many countries that you can go to. But right now the rules have changed. Students want what's easier for them. They don't have to go through all these things. So I think they must have eventually improved their service.
Uh, I have just one question, like regarding APS,
Mm-hmm.
like for mark sheet and transcript. Do I need to upload the DigiLocker version, or like if the university have uploaded it, or if it didn't upload, so can I just directly upload from the university portal, like all the documentation and everything?
You mean the digital copy that you need to submit to the university,
No,
right?
no, the DigiLocker version that the university sometimes, like in our university,
Hmm.
all the mark sheet from first sem till now, they are uploading in the DigiLocker.
Okay.
But as I have heard from our senior, like they have stopped uploading till the fourth sem. So I'm kind of
Okay.
confused, like, should I upload it directly from the DigiLocker, or can I just upload it from the university portal, like all my mark sheet? As DigiLocker is like government
Yeah, yeah,
verified,
I know what DigiLocker is. But
so
the thing is, if you are officially receiving the mark sheets on your DigiLocker, that's what you're saying.
yeah, 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 yeah. Till now, I just received till first year all the mark sheet,
So you
but
don't have the hard copy or the original mark sheet that the university gives you?
they have provided in our fourth sem all the mark sheet till whatever we have like, done so far.
Because the thing is, why I'm asking this, because the original mark sheets that you get as hard copy, you need to scan or you need to basically submit a set of those documents to the university,
Okay.
obviously through their portal or uni assist or all that platforms.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you already have them in your DigiLocker, but that's verified from your university, or if that's what the university is giving you, definitely you can upload them. Because anyways,
Yeah,
you have
will it
to.
help for the like the process to be fast enough? Like if I give
No,
DigiLocker,
no,
doesn't
it
matter, right?
doesn't help because it's just part of what the documentation that you need to actually submit. You cannot basically
Okay.
just speed run through this entire process. No
Because I
matter.
was worrying about this whole process. Like
No, no, no.
it is not
There's no way
DigiLocker
to go
approved.
any faster. The only thing you can
Yeah,
do is just have all the things in one place and apply as quickly as possible before
quickly as
other
possible.
students do. Only
Okay.
then you would be in front of the line. The more, like, the more you delay in this entire process, the more your seat goes away
So for
from
you
the.
also, you uploaded directly from a university portal, the online
For
soft copies and
for me, I mean, for at least for SRH or private universities, I think you already have to do it through their portal. They have it.
portal.
But now, as you are saying, you have to go for public universities, you have to go through Uni Assist. And every application you make, it's going to charge you around 30, 40,
35.
or yeah, some amount it will charge you every application you make. So that's
Yeah.
also the money that you have to pay after applying to every university. So you already have to be very careful of shortlisting the universities which you think like you have the chance of securing a place in that. Or the more
Yeah.
universities you apply, the more money you spend or end up spending to apply. And then there's no guarantee of securing admission. So that's
I
money.
have
That
something to
money is
like
just
say
in the
about the
wind.
APS thing, man.
What?
So sorry.
You were saying
I
something?
said I had like I was thinking for my APS. Yeah, I was thinking for my APS, I'll submit my 10th and 12th mark sheet from like DigiLocker, and my college semester-wise mark sheets. I have hard copies, so I think I'll scan them and do that.
You can do that, yeah.
Doesn't they upload in the portal or something? Student portal?
For APS?
I think they ask you
No,
for your
for
portal's ID
document.
pass as well.
Yeah, they do ask. I already had
Yeah,
mentioned
yeah. I
this
think they ask you for your
prior.
college portal ID pass. Yeah,
Yeah, because they verify
yeah.
from there, right? So
True,
I think they
true,
will see the
true,
soft copy from there.
true. Now
Even they will.
the thing is
Do
when
they even?
I
Oh, good.
received my verification call, I had been asked the exact same thing that you are saying. I had to give my university's student ID along with its password because they check if whatever I have submitted is actually valid or not. Because that's what this entire process is about. So
Do they even take
even if you provide them
professor's
when you
name?
are filling that form, still when you receive the verification call, they might ask you again. So you have to be very careful about that and make sure all the credentials you have are right. Because if they
Yeah.
have problem logging in, then like there's more delay in getting the certificate. So just make sure everything is right in the first place.
Do they even take a professor's email to verify it or something? That they ask the professor.
Yes, they do that as well. You have to give a professor's email ID, and then even your professor would receive this verification email, and even he has to do it. It's compulsory.
Is there like, can I choose any professor or?
You can choose any. That's up to you.
Someone favorable.
Any. Siddhant, I learned
Yeah,
German till A2, but ended
because
up in
no,
Otherwise,
Germany.
bro, I have like a lot of uh, yeah,
yeah, I get it. I get it. Same here.
yeah.
Many of
I'll
them will be
choose like
so
one. I know
some
which one to choose.
many of them will be so unbothered. Like, bro, I'm not replying for him.
Yeah, most of my professors won't open their mail, so I have to like choose one, go talk to that ma'am, and then get it
Just
done.
choose whoever
Yeah.
like you are in good contact with, and it's not so complicated. They only receive an email. They have to do nothing but just reply to that email or just verify if there's some link. That's all. It would hardly take a minute to do that.
Like if the student have studied from this university or not, they'll just
No, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
Like I'm taking my letter of recommendation from one of my professors, so I'll just ask that
Yeah,
man.
that's best. You can just ask.
I think that'll be easier.
Yeah, exactly. That's best. Just ask them. And also, you can submit the ones that you have on DigiLocker, the documents that you were asking. I was just worried if those documents are officially given to you by the university, because what in my scenario what I did was I had to search for those specific documents in my DigiLocker, and I had to what add them to that app.
No,
But
for
the
our university, they
university
are
only gave me the hard copy of those documents. So I think it's different for you, I guess, at least for
yeah,
your
for us,
university.
both is happening. Like till now, they have given all the hard documents till the fourth sem, and also the uploaded first and second sems mark sheet in the DigiLocker.
Yeah, that's fine. Then you can just go ahead with that.
Like basically, till if they are uploading till fourth sem, I'll
What I
upload
did,
fourth sem.
What is B2 level IELTS? B2 level, there's actually in IELTS you have bands.
it's
There is not
6.5.
like B1, B2 or that sort of thing. That is for the German language. For
Yeah,
IELTS, you
that's
have a
what I think.
band
It's
score.
6.5 in
Yeah,
English.
the minimum band is 5.5
No,
or
no.
6.
B2 in English is 6.5.
Yeah, but for IELTS, they
6.5, I think.
only talk in bands. I mean, there's not B1, B2, and all that sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, for
Yeah, I
obviously
had the
when you
same
go
question. I
through
had to like call
universities, they would list that
IDP
because
one.
they cannot say the specific band score. But what I have seen is most universities do mention it's 7.0 for a band. For public universities, you should have above 7 in all the modules, not just the overall. And safe to say, you
It's
should at least
6.5,
have
6.5 and
6.5
above
or
in
6.
above in all modules.
Yeah, not less than that, or you have to retake the module.
Yeah, 6.5.
6.5
Yeah.
if you are aiming for public. If you go for private, even 5.5 will do. You don't have to worry about that. And that is the written B2 which you are saying, which Fahad is saying, that's about the language proficiency. Of course, when you are also mentioning the language, about language in your resume or your portfolio, you have to mention in the level of from A1 to C1, or how proficient you are basically. So you have to do the calculation based on the band score you will get. I think C1 is around 7 or above, and C2 is I guess 8, but I'm not sure. That's it's somewhere around that. Every university would
I
all
think getting
like
above
mention it.
6.5 or 7 in all of your modules would be enough.
I think
Yeah,
above
yeah.
7 is good.
7 is good, but even if you can't score 7, at least try to score 6.5 or above.
6.5.
That would like give you a fair chance of securing admission.
Yeah, one of my friend got 6.5. So
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
yeah.
6.5 is okay. For public, it's okay. Only if you are aiming for a TU9 university, at that time you have to aim above 7.5 or 8. At least 7.5 and above in every module if you go for
Yeah.
TU9s, because that is a lot competitive already as it is.
Even they also ask for GRE and other things.
Yes, for the public sorry TU9s, you have to also give
Q9.
GRE and all that. Yes. I think it's mandatory now. Back in the day when I was
Yeah.
applying, it was not so necessary, because you could have done the German language as well, because that would have waived off these requirements. But now I think if you are
Mhm.
applying, anyways, it's competitive and it will be competitive in coming years. So it's best you can do all the things, even German language, GRE, IELTS, TOEFL, everything there is, so that it will make your profile stronger.
I mean, GRE is not that necessary, right?
It's not necessary. It's not like if you
It
are
depends
aiming
from
for a
university to
TU9
university.
university, only then you have to give it, because that would be kind of mandatory for securing admission, because they don't consider you just based on your grades in your bachelor's and all. They look at each and everything, and you should have even the German language certification with you for TU9s, if that's what you're aiming
Hmm.
for.
I think you're trying for LMU, right, Shraddha?
Yes.
Yeah.
How difficult is A2 level German?
A2 level, it's not difficult. You can do A1, A2, considering
Do
the
I
time
have
if
to
you
take
have.
up courses for that also? A1, A2?
If
Or
you can, I mean, go for the courses, or I would just say, even if you don't want or don't have the time basically to do these courses, considering you are already studying in your final year and the application window is already short, you can just prepare by yourself or look for anybody who is like in your locality who is already teaching German. And what you can do is learn everything by yourself and then give the examination through Goethe Institute, because that is the recognized institute all over Germany. It's best to give exam and have the certificate but not necessarily attend all the classes in order to study that level, because obviously considering the time you have, it's not possible, not feasible to complete till A2 level. Because if you do that, then how will you complete other documents and also prepare for IELTS and all that? And if you are aiming for a TU9, then it's next to impossible to apply for the upcoming intake. You should at
so
least start.
if I'm aiming for summer semester, till what month should I be ready with all my documents?
You mean summer is like in the next 6 months?
2027.
You mean this
2027.
summer, like 2025?
2027, right?
No, no, no. 2027.
7, ah,
2026.
then you have time. You can do that then. You can basically do everything then by that time. Try to also complete till A2 or at least B1 certification. You can do the certification thing by giving the exam in Goethe, and to prepare for that language, just see if anybody is teaching German, or just find resources online and prepare for it by yourself. If you have time, if you think you can attend classes on a daily basis, then I think there are anyways a lot of people, or I think institutes who, private institutes who just do this kind of thing to teach you the language. It's completely based on how much time you have, how much you are willing to invest, and obviously prepare for all other things as well along with it.
Hmm.
But if
एक
you are
साल में
aiming for a
B1.
TU9, then you don't have a choice. You have to do all this anyway.
एक साल में B1. Damn.
No, I think people do that. Till B1, I think from what I know and from what I have been already doing, till B1 you can do everything. The only hard part is when you reach B2 or when you are about to start any, nobody goes till C1 if unless and until if they are all anyways interested in doing the language. But maximum
Language. Yeah.
I see people do till B2, and B2 vocab is much harder or like challenging compared to B1 and all the levels before. So you can do till B1 because it's not so difficult or not impossible to do it, because there's hardly some changes in the grammar and everything else. Not much difference. The rules remain the same, the genders, the nouns, everything, basically everything that's there. Till B1 you can do it, it's possible.
Okay.
And you have to do it if you are aiming for a TU9. You have to do it. I mean, if you want to secure admission, you have to do everything that you can to boost up your chances. Sir, kindly tell that in Dart they say an overall B2, not each of. What does that mean? From that I mean having uh, that particular band score in every module. Every module I mean listening, reading, writing, speaking, all those modules. In every language exam there are these 4 sections, no matter what language exam you're giving, let it be IELTS or the German language. Even if you go through the Goethe Institute, if you give exam, you have to pass in all these separate sections, because that's what they are checking, if you know the language, how well you know it. So you have to have the minimum passing grade in every single module, and then obviously the overall, the average, which would be obviously calculated based on every module, should be at least what the university is expecting, which is 7, I believe, for most public universities. But you can get a 7.0. It's not so difficult. It's only difficult if you're going for 8 and above. because at that time you have to be cautious of everything you do, no matter how good command you have over the language. I mean, just take your time and prepare for each and everything by giving your best, because you cannot just do all these things at once. It's really not possible. You cannot focus on each and everything. So just take one thing at a time and give your best, because
In some universities, they're like a 15-minute interview, then a 30-minute interview, and again a 5-minute interview. So how does that work? It's
that,
like, for
yeah, for some
for
universe.
example, in University of Göttingen, I applied for the course that I want, and they like first will evaluate, then there's a 30-minute interview, then a 15.
That is round one, round two, if that's what you're saying.
Yeah, yes, yes,
For
yes, yes.
some, I guess for TU9s, maybe they do this kind of thing. I
Hmm.
I guess because that's what they check, and mainly it's about aptitude as well, and also regarding the questions, like the questions will be relevant to what you have already been studying in your bachelor's and all, related to your subjects or basically what you're applying for. They would do such kind of things, and that's round one, round two, and something like that before you get an admission. I think that's what I was saying to Yash some time back. Some universities have these kind of interviews, and specifically I guess TU9 have them, and some reputed public universities have them too. It's best to say that you go for at least 6 to 8 universities. Have a composition of each and every type of university, and because nothing is predictable, all you can do is just apply and try for securing admission. But I would say don't miss your intake. Just be prepared for everything there is. Hi Prathamesh, yes. Thank you so much, Furkan Ahmed. Thanks.
Anything else, Shweta?
You both are
So,
studying at the same university?
Of course.
yes,
That's why.
yes,
Oh,
yes.
because okay.
Just different departments.
Okay.
I'm in bioinformatics and she's in microbiology.
Whoa. Okay.
But
It's
she's also
strange. You
interested
both
in.
found my videos on YouTube. It's so strange.
Uh, yeah, actually, I used to watch your video for a long time, and then I suggested your videos to her.
Yeah, he suggested
Okay.
it to
I
me, and then
thought
I
I thought
started
both of
watching
you
them.
were
No, it's
like
not random. It's
you
not random.
found on YouTube and then you made.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I told her that I have like one Prathamesh Bhaiya, and can
Uh-huh.
just suggest us regarding any kind of query if you have.
I
She
guess
has a
I
lot of them.
already had posted a video on biotech if that's what your domain is.
Yeah, I'll go through
Yeah,
that.
yes, yes. And then he already attended a Google Meet, and then he told me about it.
Yeah,
So then
last
I
week.
joined, and
Last
then
week, yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Last week, I guess there were like 3, 4 people, and I actually this whole Google Meet idea was Dipya Mans. He suggested me to do this because since most of the students have such type of questions, it's best to interact live.
No, this is really good one.
Yeah, you can actually go through the playlist that I've made on studying in Germany. Just browse through that and see if anything's relevant for you, because I have covered each of these things individually along with the documents and all templates free of cost. Just download it and you can do this by yourself. Everything.
Okay, Prathamesh, this was very nice, very helpful. I'll see you next week.
Sure, it's anyways about time the meeting ends.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Yeah, see you. Yes, bye. I would be anyways live for another 10 minutes on YouTube, just in case if anybody has to ask anything. But yeah, I think most of you to like you people are already in your final year, just like
Yeah.
when I had
Yes,
started
yes.
my process. I just remember those days again.
That's why you have so many questions, so many
Yeah, because
doubts.
I already have done it like recently, so I have everything in my memory. It's so fresh.